Yo, peep this. You just clicked on let's view it, and TYRONE cross. Welcome to my channel, where I'm here to entertain you as I react to TikTok channels and discuss my opinions on other topics I find interesting and important, but at the same time, I can't help being sarcastic. So if my facetiousness upsets you, I apologize. It wasn't on purpose. So to any new viewers who just clicked on this video, congratulations! You finally found a YouTube channel you're really gonna like. And all I ask is after this video, if you like how I do what I do, then please subscribe to keep the entertainment coming, free flowing to your YouTubing convenience. Now let's get into this video, but before I discuss these videos, you know I dropped my disclaimer that this video is for entertainment purposes only, or hopefully to open your mind. I do not condone hate, violence, or harassment towards anyone, so anything you do before, during, or after this video, you're on your own, bro. Now in this video, I got Candice Owens interviewing a black guy. I know who it is, I can't think of his name right now, and I didn't really feel like looking it up. But if you guys know, comment below. Anyways, this dude is saying men can menstruate and be pregnant. So you already know. Let's view it.
Can men give birth?
Sometimes. That's my answer. Yes.
And the answer that is crazy. And this is we cannot. It's just crazy. We cannot allow this to happen.
But you wouldn't say the definition of being a woman is the ability to give birth.
And I'm not saying it, but only women can give birth is a factually true statement. Only women can give birth. There's only one type of human being.
Only people with uteruses and vaginas.
Yes,
and
can give birth. Only women can.
I'm pretty sure that was just a long way to say a woman.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not. And that, here's what I think we're talking past each other. What I'm saying is, I'm not disputing the fact that certain body parts yield certain kinds of possibilities, right? What I'm disagreeing with is the idea that that is the measure of whether or not you're a man or a woman in society.
Okay, but it is now come to a point where if you say that only women can give birth, you are called a bigot. That is crazy. That's nuts. So if you say, like J.K. Rowling did when she got canceled by the Harry Potter cast, that only women can menstruate. Okay, can men get their period? Can you help my audience? Can men get their period?
Some can.
Okay.
How do people believe this or take it this far? We know he's implying that a trans man, which is a biological woman, still has her period. Why? Because the period has no ears. It is deaf. So it didn't hear the trans man say, I'm a man, and forgot to shut itself off.
Yeah, trans men, there's some trans men who can. And again, I think it's okay to ask interesting questions. I think it's okay to have intellectual debates, but I don't think that we ever want to enter a space where we deny the humanity. And I'm not saying you are, but to deny the humanity or the experiences of other people.
Like I said, I was totally okay with trans until it became a demand. What you are denying is my ability to be an intelligent human being, right? You're denying my ability to talk about science and biology in a meaningful way. You are now making your existence is actually infringing on mine. Okay.
How so?
And because when you make it a requirement now that I have to pretend that men can give birth and men can menstruate and there needs to be tampons as the ACLU is fighting for and male restrooms, that if I don't see the reason, the importance of that, then I'm a bigot. I'm someone that doesn't accept. No. I accept you if you want to run around and you want to wear a dress and you want to call yourself Tiffany and you want to put a pillow in you. If you want, I don't need to know your name. It doesn't mean anything to me. If you want to call, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't believe your name is Tiffany. You know, if a person comes up to me and they're in a dress and a skirt and they say my name's Tiffany, okay, cool, Tiffany, cool, right? But when it becomes Candice is a bigot because she won't acknowledge that, you know, Tiffany the man got her period and can have a baby, I'm not playing that game. I will never. So
tomorrow, I'll come on your show tomorrow, and I have decided that, or a year from now, suddenly I have reimagined my identity, and I have recognized and affirmed.
He just said reimagined. Reimagined. Not only does it not make sense for his defense of his point of view, because he's saying imagine, our genders aren't supposed to be imaginary. And then he said reimagine. So to reimagine means you already imagined, which means, follow me for a second, this is really twisted, which would mean that he believes if he thinks he's a man right now, he's imagining it. And then if he felt he was a woman later, he's reimagining it. So no matter what, everybody is imagining their gender in his head. Cuckoo.
my identity as a trans woman, and I no longer want to identify as Mark. I want to identify, as, to use your example, as Tiffany. You wouldn't be like, this book says Mark, you're Mark. You'd call me Tiffany.
I'd call you Tiffany, but I'm not going to call you she and her, because that has real meaning, and I'm not going to play the
What's
game.
What's compromised by that is what I'm trying to understand.
My reality. You're now saying you've transformed your reality, and now I have to pretend that words have no meanings, and they do have meanings, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to call you, hi Tiff, how you doing, Tiff? Did you have a good day, Tiff? Great, Tiff. I'm not going to then say she. I'm not doing that. And if people cannot, if people demand,
but you won't misgender me either.
What? I'll just call you Tiffany.
But and if they say where'd Tiffany go, you're not gonna be like, he just left. You'll say she just left.
I'll probably slip up once or twice. But
I'm not talking about
Tiffany
mistakes, but I'm saying you wouldn't intentionally misgender me.
No, I wouldn't intentionally misgender you, but I don't want Tiffany in my.
Now trip on this. The answer Candice Owens should have said is, yes, I will intentionally misgender her. Because when there's a man who says they're a woman and we call her, we're misgendering her because she's a man, right? So every time there's a transgender woman or man, they want us to misgender them on purpose. So it's absolutely fine. The man wants me to call her a her. The woman wants me to call him a him. I'm misgendering them. If I wasn't going to misgender them, that means I would keep calling them their biological gender, which then means I'm calling them their real gender. That's how messed up and twisted this thought has become, that the LGBTQ and these transgenders have now made it so that when you misgender them, it is now correctly gendering them. And when you correctly gender them, it's called misgendering them. So anyways, the point being is that most of us will respect their genders they want to be called. If a girl wants to be called a he, I'll try my best to call her a he. Or in other words, purposely misgender her. Got it? Did I even wink good? I don't know if I'm a good winker.
Bathroom. I don't want Tiffany
but
in my spaces.
But you also don't want tampons in the other bathroom. Right? That's what I don't get.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I think it's stupid. I think it's foolish. I think it's dumb. But if that's really where guys want to go, do it. I don't care. It's not my business. It doesn't impact me. I don't have to go in the bathroom. But I don't want Tiffany in my bathroom.
I can't believe old boy actually thought he sounded smart. And if you really want to close this debate about men having menstrual cycles or men having babies, just answer this question. Can you show me one man in this whole world that had a menstrual cycle or got pregnant and is not a trans man or was not born a biological woman? And I think we all know the answer to that. It's kind of odd that you have to be born a biological woman in order to have these menstrual cycles or have a baby. So that's the video of Candice Owens talking to lame nuts about whether men can have menstrual cycles or get pregnant, or whether or not we will purposely misgender transgenders. And like I said, yes, we will. We respect them so much, and we're trying to make them feel so comfortable that I will constantly misgender a girl and call her a boy just so he feels warm inside. And if you want to join the fight and purposely misgender all these transgenders, then share the video and let everyone else know that it's in the good of humanity that we continue to misgender these transgenders in front of their faces. They love it. They smile. It makes them feel very proud of themselves. So let's just keep doing it. Let's misgender every transgender we can till we run out of breath. And then once you run out of breath, sign it. Sign all the misgenderings you can until you get carpal tunnel. And then once you get carpal tunnel, well then, now you have no purpose because you can't help with the all-important fight of misgendering the transgenders. But while you're out there sharing the video and get the misgendering of transgenders flowing and going, I'm also gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hitchhiker button and subscribe with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.